Hello everyone, this is Saad Ahmed, and today I'm going to be demoing our project application for mobile app development summer semester 2021. This is going to be our final group project. Today I'm going to be demonstrating our app called Unimarket. So I just basically ran the Flutter command, Flutter run, no null sound safety. This is in the GitHub. So when we boot up, we're greeted with our splash screen called Unimarket. And just over here, basically, it's a marketplace for students where students are able to sell things that they don't want. So I'm going to first start off fresh. So let's start off here. We're started off with our login screen. And on our login screen, we have our Unimarket logo. So I'm going to start with clicking the registration button and let me register a new user. Let's type in demo, and for our email, let's type in demo1@demo.com. And for our password, we're going to type in demo123. All right. And when we hit register, we should be able to log in. So now we are registered into our app with our username demo1. So let's refresh. So you can see here we have our email demo1@demo.com. So this is in our Firebase. So essentially what we're using is we're using Firebase for authentication, basically get the username, email, password, and basically have Firebase handle all the authentication for us. So when we log into our app, we're greeted with the home screen. And our home screen basically contains all the different listings that people in our university are selling. So we can see here that there's a lot of stuff being sold. We have shoes, Google Cloud subscription that nobody wants. We have an office chair. We have the Apple Watch, and we also have a Firebase subscription being sold by different users. Each different card is basically going to have a picture. It's going to have the title, and it's also going to have our pricing. And we also have a description of what it is, what the user, what the seller is putting in here. And we also have the name of the seller. So this is being sold by Test. This is being sold by K. This is being sold by Ninja King, and so on. Up top, we use a green color scheme, which was decided by our UI designer. And we have a small little slide-in bar here, which basically logs us out and the items list. So this basically is our homepage. So let's go ahead and sell an item. So I'm going to select sell an item up top. And I have the option of adding in a picture. So let me choose an image from my photo library. Let's say I want to sell this table right here. So I can give it a title. I can say used table. Let me put a price for it. Let's put in, say, $200. And let's give a description for it. We'll say used table for sale. And let's say great condition. All right. So basically here, I'm putting in my description, price, as well as the image. And if I click sell this item, now what's going to happen is it's going to show up onto our homepage. So it's going to, so the listing is going to show up here. And as we can see, we have our use table, our pricing, the description, as well as our name. If we go to our Firestore database, we should be able to see here that our listing showed up. So just real quick, when a user registers, we will have all their information over here. So essentially, yeah, so demo, we have the user ID, we get the registration date, as well as the first name and last name. If we go to sell items, this is where we can find our items that we just posted for listing. So each of the listings here is stored in this sell items collection. And each of those collections has a document. And we can see here that we can probably find, okay, here we go. So in our sell items document, with this specific document right here, we get our description, which is our use table, the price, the name of the seller, as well as the seller ID. And this is essentially the same as the user ID. And we have our use table, which is our title, and the image URL. So we basically have the image stored into Firestore right here. So we store it in the form of the image URL, just because this is what Firestore supports. All right. So now that we've gone through posting a listing, let's go ahead and demonstrate how a user can buy something. So let's say I just want to go ahead and buy, let's say I want to buy this used office chair for 50 bucks. So I can click on a listing and then I get this alert dialog. And this alert dialog, I have the option of choosing no. That will basically just allow me to continue on. Or I can select buy this item, I can select yes. So when I select yes, I'm taken to this payment page over here. And we basically use this UI to basically have the user card details show up in real time. So let's just type in here 555, which is basically the MasterCard card number that we have. So we can see here we get the MasterCard logo. This is essentially using a Flutter package called Flutter credit card. So let's put in our expiration date. Let's say 12. Let's put 12/12. All right, and then our CV number we have here in this nice UI that basically allows us to put in our CV number and also just kind of shows like a nice visual for the user. So if we just go back here, it also flips it over, and we can also put in the card holder name. So let's put in demo. So we have the card holder's name. So when we select pay, what will happen is this is essentially how we buy our item. So if we go back through our listing, we can see here that our used office chair is gone because we just bought that. So if we go into our documents here, you can see that the used office chair is now gone. It's been deleted because this listing has been bought. So when a listing is purchased by a user, it basically is deleted and other users can't buy it anymore. We can go through this one more time. Let's just select, let's buy this Google Cloud. Let's just type in here 55555, expiration date 12/12. And then for CV, we'll just put in like a random CV number. Let's go demo. So right now we're buying the Apple Watch. So when we hit pay, oh, sorry, we weren't buying the Apple Watch. We were buying the Google subscription. So when we hit pay, you can see here that the Google subscription is now gone because we just purchased it and it no longer shows up for any of the other users. So this is essentially how our app works. I am just going to log out real quick just to show that the other listings are the listings are shown in real time. So when a listing has been purchased, it doesn't show up for other users. So I'm just going to type in one of the users that we had created earlier, test 3, sign in. All right, awesome. So now we can see here we've got the Firebase, we've got the Apple Watch, and the Nike shoes, and the table listing. But we no longer have the office chair listing or the Google Cloud subscription listing. So this is essentially how our app works. Just a quick demonstration right here. Just like the other user, we can also, sell something. We can also cancel, or we can just log out if we need to. So yeah, this has been the demonstration of our mobile app development final project, final semester group project for our app called Unit Market. And thank you for watching.